The next important topic that we are going to see is cell wall. This cell wall is present in plant cell, whereas it is absent in animal cells. In plant cells, it provides a rigid outer covering. It also lies outside the plasma membrane in plant cells and is made up of cellulose, which gives the strength to the plants. And when the cell is put in a hypotonic solution, already we have seen that the cell will shrink. So when the cell shrinks, the plasma membrane which is present inside the cell wall, it moves away from it, and this phenomenon is known as plasmolysis. When the same cell is put in a hypertonic solution, it absorbs water and it swells. At that time, the plasma membrane exerts a pressure over this cell wall, whereas this cell wall will exert the same pressure but in the opposite direction, so as to protect the cell from bursting. So cell wall plays a very important role during osmosis. The next important part in the cell is nucleus. Nucleus is present in the center of the cell, and it has a double layered covering called the nuclear membrane. Here in this diagram you can see the outer double layered membrane, which is drawn in black. Okay, in this, the outer layer is called the outer nuclear membrane and the inner layer is called the inner nuclear membrane. The nuclear membrane also have pores, that is small holes. Can you see here? These are called pores, which helps in the transfer of materials inside and outside of the nucleus. And this contains chromosomes. Chromosomes are those which are made up of DNA and proteins. DNA are those which carries inherited characteristics, that is from the parents to the next generation. The functional segments of DNA are called genes. This DNA is a very long one and it has so much of junk materials. Other than that, there are few functional segments which we call it as genes. DNA is present as chromatin material, that is an entangled mass of thread. Can you see in the diagram? It is present as threads. So this we call it as chromatin material. This appears only when the cell is not dividing, but during division what happens is this chromatin is organized into chromosomes, which looks like rod shaped. The nucleus also plays a central role during cellular reproduction, that is when the cell reproduces, it divides into two, and during this division it is the nucleus which first starts its division. We will see the continuation of this in our next video. Please share this video with your friends and subscribe our SVM Edification channel to view more such videos. Thank you.